Now, I heard that you play the music in the stadium, or
Yeah.
you pick the songs.
Yeah.
What's some of your teammates listening to?
Everybody have their songs, right? There's country,
Yeah.
rock. They bring it to me, and I just put it all together for everybody. And
So you the real DJ.
Yeah, real DJ. DJ out there,
I
man.
like
DJ,
that. I like
DJ
that.
out there, man.
What up, what up? Welcome everyone to Run the Playlist from Verizon. I'm your host, King of the One-on-Ones, Destroying. This is a show where we build NFL team playlists on Apple Music through athletes and musicians to tell the stories of your favorite NFL teams. Today, to help me out, I got a couple of my homies with me. First up, we got an all-pro safety, 3-time Pro Bowler, the DJ who DJs, Mr. Derwin James. What's good, man?
What's up, man?
You living? Good to
Yeah,
have you.
what's
Good
up,
to
man?
have you. And we also got Mr. Rack City himself, the Young Money West Coast ambassador from Compton to Gardena. My dog Tiger, what up,
What's
man?
poppin', bro?
How you living? How you living? It's good to have you guys here, man.
Yes, sir.
Listen,
Be here, man.
we got to build out this Chargers playlist. Let's just get right into it.
Let's do it.
Derwin, you're up first. What you got for us, man?
Definitely gotta be classic California Love, Tupac,
I like that.
Dr. Dre, gotta shout out them. Just make me feel like I'm in LA, you know what I mean? Make it feel like, with the palm
Drop
trees.
top, the
I'm
palm
just chilling, I'm
trees,
riding,
shades
just
on,
vibing,
cooling.
shades on, and I really accomplished something, so it made me feel good.
When you hear this song, how it make you feel? What do you think about?
I was a big fan of the music video, like that's like one of my biggest memories from Tupac is like this video behind the scenes. He counting the money in
Yeah,
the camera,
hanging
like
out.
I was like, damn, I gotta be a rapper. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It just make you really, inspires you,
Yeah, for sure.
Vibe and all that is very big
Yeah.
staples of Cali, but what you think the Chargers mean to SoCal and just the area in LA?
We new here. This is my 6th season with the Chargers. My first season was our first year in LA, moving from San Diego, because our team used to be in San Diego. So, we kind of new out here. Our fan base is growing out here. So, just for us, we just trying to make a standpoint and, leave our mark in the community, not just on the field, but in the community, and just, getting out and doing different stuff. So, we just trying to represent LA
I
in
used
the
to
right
have
way.
that Junior Seau jersey back in the day when I was a kid.
Come on, now. Junior Seau,
Yeah,
go,
you know what I
man.
mean? Back when, like you said, in San Diego.
San
so
Diego, yeah.
it's definitely a lot of like Charger love in California.
Yeah, for sure.
All right, Tiger, so we heard the Derwin song choice number 1. You up next, my boy. What you got for us?
I'm gonna go with Grinding on My Life, Nipsey.
Yes, sir. Classic.
Ooh,
right
that's
there.
a- yeah,
we gotta
that's
go
a-
straight
that's a
LA,
classic.
West Coast right there.
What that song mean to you, bro?
And Nipsey was just really like, he really embodied and represent everything West Coast LA. You know what I'm saying? Like, but he was also like a hustler.
All my life, been grinding all my life. Sacrifice, hustle paid the price. Want a slice, got to roll the dice, that's why. All my life, I've been grinding all my life.
I will say as an athlete, not only do he represent the West Coast, but just athlete, what we stand for. You grind on my life, you get up every day, you gotta go get it, you feel me? You gotta get
That
the
mentality.
Yeah, it's just that mentality.
Yeah.
So we
Mindset.
definitely, as athletes, can relate to that.
Yeah, for sure.
Did you get any chances to collab with Nipsey?
I did one song with him. YG was close with Nipsey, super close with him, and I was cool, real close with YG. Just for YG thinking of me, putting me on the record, it meant a lot, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's love.
This may vary from both of you, because you grew up here, you play for the Chargers, but when you hear LA, what do you think of? Derwin, what you think of?
Being from Florida, I just think of the culture. You know what I mean? I just think of the people, and it's just being big. You know what I mean? A lot of people being diverse. Because I'm from Florida, a small country town, and just to be in LA is like more of the city and more people and more opportunity, and a lot of people come to LA or leave Florida to come to LA to here
To seek
success, to seek a better way.
When you hear LA, what you think about?
For me, it's just home, you know?
Yeah.
It's nothing like,
Yeah.
it's nothing like getting off the plane and landing.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And coming back home, like just,
Yeah,
it's like you said, the palm trees, the weather, like just the culture, just,
yeah. For
It's,
sure.
LA is a really like relaxed place too. You
Yeah.
know what I mean? Like you don't have to be so crazy or be in the mix or do so much. Like you could literally just have your own vibe, you know?
Still be good.
But it's creative though. It's a lot of creative people here.
Man, that's an amazing choice, bro. Nipsey means a lot to the culture, means a lot to the West Coast, means a lot to LA. Grinding on my life, that's Tyga's choice. So up next, we got you on the spot, Derwin. What's your next song on the playlist?
Got my man right here, Tyga, the one and only. Got my man on the Rack City, man.
Rack City,
I was
man.
in high school,
Rack City, man.
2012, I was in high school, man. I remember, just like I say, the good vibe, the good energy. They played it at every stadium from high school, college.
They played it everywhere.
Rack City chick, 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 10, 20s and a 50s chick.
With the song, like how did the idea come up? Like what?
I did the whole song in like 20 minutes. Yeah, like.
So. And it's a timeless classic. Like we say, up to this day today, it's still playing everywhere in clubs, and people headphones, playlists. We got on the playlist.
Yeah,
what about
crazy.
for the team, for the Chargers, man? What happens when this song come on?
You see everybody kind of dancing and juking. You see everybody on the front line with it. So just hanging out, man, having fun.
Obviously, we all big fans of your music, and word on the street is that you got a new album.
Yeah, I'm working on a new album now. I just dropped me and YG just did like a collab project. It's actually a playlist. It was so like long overdue. I was like, we just need to do something.
What's your favorite track on
Right now, with the brand new with Wayne, we put out.
What's it like working with him, bro? Cause I'm sorry, but he the GOAT to me. In my books,
Yeah,
he the
for
GOAT.
sure, man. It's crazy because before I was signed to Wayne, I was signed to Fall Out Boy.
Oh, what?
Yeah, so
I didn't
it was
know that.
them and Gym Class Hero. Shout out to them. It's crazy because I was like a super Wayne fan. Then I got signed by them, and they were like super Wayne fans. So they really
that's dope.
like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Bro, kind of built Tyga. That's crazy.
Yeah, I signed Young Money when I was 17, so I was around him when he was working on the Carter 3.
Yeah.
It felt like class. Just watch everything he does, his hustle, because Wayne don't really like talk a lot. If you're around him, like, you better just have some bars ready. I'll be in there like, all right, I got 8 bars here just in case he be like,
Just in case
he'll
he
just
want,
be like,
yeah.
he'll turn around and be like, you got something?
Yeah.
And I'm like, yeah.
Yeah, that's
You know what I'm
tough.
saying?
That's tough, though.
Okay, y'all, we heard from Derwin, we heard from Tyga. It's time to hear from a fan of the Bolts. This is a Run the Playlist fan pick. Shout out to Verizon for connecting us with Charger superfan and viral sensation, Marianne Doe.
Hey guys, what's up? It's your crazy wild Chargers fan, Marianne Doe. For the LA Chargers playlist, I want to hear Thunder by Imagine Dragons.
Thunder, feel the thunder. Lightning and the thunder.
This song always gets me hyped up and pumped up to cheer for our hometown Chargers. Come on, baby, bring on the lightning and the thunder. Bolt up, go Chargers!
She turned up. She been going crazy
We need
lately,
that
bro.
energy. That's that energy we need out
Her
there.
energy contagious. I see her on TV at home and I want to jump up.
Yeah,
you
for
feel me?
sure.
What y'all think about that song?
Definitely, man. It's the energy, especially as a defense, man. Our job
you
is
need
just
it,
to cause distractions and to get off the field, and for the fans to get engaged and to come alive and make the offense where they can't hear their plays, they check. It just give us that advantage we need. So appreciate the love and support.
Ooh, DJ, what you gonna pick next?
Return of the Mac by Mark Morris.
Ooh, why you pick that one though?
A historic moment happened during our season this year. We had a home game. Khalil Mack, one of my teammates, he played for the Raiders, traded him to the Bears, and then from the Bears he came to our team. And every time he play against him, I just feel like he got that chip on his shoulder. You know how it is. He just got that chip on his shoulder.
Played the Raiders that game. He went off.
And he just went crazy. It was a game I never seen before. He had like 6+ sacks in one game. Well, like 6 sacks in one game. It was like crazy. So we got him in the locker room, and it just felt like return of the Mac. You know what I mean?
Whole team turned up in the locker room after that, or what? What y'all?
Yeah, it was,
What was
man,
the celebration like?
It just felt like family, man. It felt like everybody coming together, everybody just, feeling that energy, that love, and that passion, and it was real.
It does, man. So now every time y'all think of a win, y'all think of that. Little Mac, return of the Mac. I love it. I love it. Next up, Tyga, you up next, my boy. What song you got for us?
Oh man, we gonna go with Lechona.
Ooh, Los
okay.
Tucanes?
Yeah.
Okay, they
You
definitely
switch it
playing-
up a little bit.
They playing this at the game for sure.
For sure, I know
Bro.
they play this at the game.
They definitely for sure.
They
Bro,
go
it's a
crazy.
lot of Spanish influence out here, so I know it goes crazy in the
They
stadium.
just, I'm telling you, man, you just hear the beat.
Right here,
upbeat,
you just want to dance.
Hermosa persona, todos la conocen con el apodo de Chona. Todos la conocen con el apodo de Chona. Su marido dice ya no sé qué hacer.
Yeah.
Y'all boys speak any Spanish? Any other Hispanic songs or anything y'all like? Or
My Spanish ain't that good. You know, I know the basics. Hola, como está? You know, all the.
how you gonna communicate with the Charger fans, bro? They'll go crazy if you went out there whipping out some
They
Spanish.
understand by energy and everything. They already, it's the energy, really. You know
For
what
sure.
I mean? I may
For
not
sure.
fully understand you, but if you read my body language, my energy,
Yeah.
we all can relate.
I know you said you working on some Latino music as well.
So I just did this record. It's called Corridos, and it's basically like a genre of like Latin music that's more traditional Mexican. And like the whole song, I'm rapping in Spanish. So it's gonna be my first time doing a whole record rapping in Spanish.
That's tough, bro.
It's-
¿Sí que habla español? Okay.
It took a long time for me to record it, a long time. I'm like, what this mean? Oh, I want to say this,
Yeah.
and it's really like the pronunciation of.
I can hear the song in my head now, and
Yeah.
I just want to move. You feel me?
Yeah, for sure.
So I know you mentioned you have a very diverse music playlist in which you listen to before the game. You might listen to a love song or whatever it may be. And I heard that you play the music in the stadium, or you pick the songs.
Yeah.
What's some of your teammates listening to?
Everybody have their songs, whether it's country, rock. They bring it to me, and I just put it all together for everybody.
You the real DJ.
Yeah, real DJ.
Yeah,
DJ out
yeah,
there,
yeah, I
man.
like that, I like
DJ
that.
out there, man.
Standing
Like
on
I said,
business.
the more you can do, man.
Yeah.
I'm just waiting for the show, fam. Let me know.
I got you, man.
Let me know.
I got you.
Now, y'all had some fire songs up to this moment so far, but we on to you next. What's your next song choice?
We're gonna go with N95, Kendrick.
Kendrick,
Yeah.
man.
Take off your idols, take off the runway, take off the Cairo, take off the Sandro, pay 5 days stay, take a $250,000, hella follow. Take off the far take off perception, take off the cop with the iPad, take off the allure, take off the unsure, take off decisions I lack.
They regard Kendrick as one of the best lyricists in the game.
For sure.
How you
I
feel
agree.
about that?
I agree. Which is crazy. I have a crazy Kendrick story. So he used to go by K-Dot.
Yeah.
I went to Gardena High. I was in the 9th grade, and his manager, Dave Free, he's a creative partner. He was a counselor at my school. I will only see him here and there. Like if I get in trouble or something, I go into the office. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't think he didn't go to the school or nothing, but I would just see him around. Yeah,
Two
same.
people, he got you out some situations and stuff here and there, or what?
He definitely helped me with some credits.
Oh, okay, okay.
And he had these CDs that he was giving out. And I took it home, I listened to it, and I was like, dang, he hard. It was like, he reminded me of I don't know, like Santana or like Jay Mills or
different
like
sound.
the East Coast, like he lyricist, you know what I mean? Like, that was the first time I was in high school, 9th grade.
Dang, that's crazy.
Yeah.
That does it for this episode of Run the Playlist from Verizon. Click the link below and head over to Apple Music to check out the full LA Chargers playlist. If you think we missed any songs, go ahead and sound off in the comments below. I'm telling you, all these playlists was built just like this one by experts, players, and musicians. Thank y'all for watching. Keep listening. We're gonna catch y'all next time, man. We out of here.